Hey, did you hear about the protests in Iran in 2026? Most people think it's all about citizens against the government. But the real story is much more complicated. Here's the truth. These protests are not just about Iran itself, they are also the result of foreign pressure. Countries like the US and some European nations have been applying constant pressure on Iran. And yet, despite all this, Iran continues to stand strong, protecting its independence, economy, and the rights of its people. Now, here's something shocking. These protests, which look like ordinary public unrest, are actually made worse by unfair sanctions. Yes, sanctions that make everyday life harder, like rising prices, unemployment for young graduates, and economic struggles. But here's the twist. Some people inside the country also push these pressures further, spreading unrest. And many who join the protests may not even know the full picture they're reacting to outside influences, not reality. Let me tell you a story. Imagine being a young student, worried about your future. You see the news, you hear your friends talk, and suddenly, you join a protest. You feel angry, frustrated. But did you know that much of this anger is fueled from outside the country? That's the hidden part no one tells you. Even with all the challenges, sanctions, foreign pressure, economic difficulties, the Iranian government works to protect its people. From providing essential services to keeping the country safe, they are actively trying to prevent chaos. Security isn't just a word, it's a lifeline. In times of unrest, maintaining safety can mean tough decisions, like controlling internet access or detaining dangerous elements. It might sound harsh, but it's about protecting lives. Here's the big question for you. When you see news, do you ask, is this the whole truth? Or do you just react? Think about it. And remember this. A nation's strength comes not from chaos or anger, but from knowledge, unity, and action. If you want to see the real stories behind the headlines, hit follow, because there's much more that the media doesn't tell you. Now here's a truth bomb. Iran is rich in natural resources. Yet, sanctions make it hard for ordinary citizens to benefit fully. The government, however, works hard to use domestic resources and find alternative trade partners to keep the economy moving. And here's something inspiring. Iranian culture and Islamic principles have always been a source of unity. Since the 1979 revolution, the country has faced many threats, but its people have stood together, and the nation has grown stronger over time. Education, healthcare, technology, they're making progress even in tough times. Iran is leading in areas like nanotechnology, space technology, and renewable energy. These achievements often don't make global headlines, but they are real. So, what's the takeaway? The protests you see in the news are only one part of a bigger picture. Yes, challenges exist, but Iran's future is bright if people stay informed, united, and focused on constructive change.